And we're back with another episode of Let's Play House Flipper. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. We've got more houses to work on. Let's get to it. As we have the home and car. Let's go ahead and buy this house. And we'll go right to it. I think it's our first one with a full-blown garage. And I don't want bushes in my yard at the moment. They just get in my way and make me angry. So, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't want bushes. If I'm gonna do something to the yard, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Let's just check the back really quick, in case there's extra shrubbery. Now, this is a much more fitting home to build a backyard in. The backyard area is quite large. So this one, we'll put it maybe, this might be a two-parter. We shall see. I said might be, I'm not committed to it fully yet. But it may just be. As we have, not just, this is probably the nicest single-floor house I think out of the bunch. To be fair. So let's clean all this out. Since it seems like the nicest two-story, or for a single story, we're going to put a little bit more effort into it. I will be selling that. Okay. As far as this garage goes, we'll just do it with the rest of the exterior. Let's just get this all cleaned up here. Clearly, we're going to have to plaster some of the... I think we got it. If we are going to build a yard in here, the question becomes, do we want these trees? If we're going to build it throughout here, I would take these trees out. Which is what I'm thinking is in our best interest. We don't need to get rid of every tree. But we definitely don't want these trees. Now, I don't remember what gardening things we've done. I think we've done... No, I've done the European one. Let's just start with taking these two out. I want to say we tried American... So we'll figure that out in a moment. When we're ready for that. Let's get rid of this one too, because it's close enough that it could be in my way. Well. I don't know how you issue cutting this tree down. It would appear that the game has glitched and made a tree that I cannot knock down. You live for now. This is a first. Alright, well, fuck it. Okay, I don't want to cut down any more trees. I don't trust it. Man, if it's not one fucking thing for me, it's another. This front yard one could go too. Let's see. I can't cut this one either. Huh. Well, that's a thing. Okay, regardless of any of that, maybe I won't do too much with regards to remodeling this one, since there's apparently an issue. Okay, but either way, one way or the other, we're gonna mow this lawn. So mow, mow, mow. Ooh, stuck on that drainage there. There we go. This is a nice feature. The fact that the certain things are no longer in our way as we're doing this is great. Imagine having, it's like, why have the lawnmower when shit's constantly in your way and you're trying to mow the goddamn lawn? Now, in real life, you'd have to mow around everything, but it'd be a little easier to do that if you had better control. So it's a give and take. You're getting rid of the realism for the simplicity of it, but you're also keeping it so you don't have to program in the realism that's technically missing, which is the argument here. The realism being that it's too hard to go around trees, whereas in real life it's tricky still to go around trees when you're mowing the lawn, but it's not that ridiculous. Or rather, it is not as ridiculous as you would think. Okay. Alright, so we're relatively done here. If we are going to do any gardening, which again I haven't committed to fully yet, I think I will, but I'm not going to do anything as of yet back there. I want to actually start working on the house in a more particular way. Now this door is bad, so that door's got to go. Again, this is like a nice little miniature room. Don't know what I want to do with it, and I don't like these shelves. So regardless, it's got to go. This carpet, it's got to go. Looks freaking destroyed. So far, the only issue... Okay, no, never mind. There's some plastering that needs to happen here. I want to get this crap off the floor. Not that I'm going to add anything here, but it gives me a better view of what's going on. Let's put the plaster in the house. We need to make sure we get all of this here, too. Because even the little ones can get away from us. We're good. Nice. Okay, that's relatively simple. Let's paint this room gray. With white trim. Let's buy a large one, because I have a feeling we'll use a lot of paint in these two rooms. Again, the hallway should probably be white, and this room could be white too. And I would have no qualm with that. Because there's not much there. But these, we will paint the framing of these white. Probably paint the rest of this garage gray. And we probably need a large paint for that. I'm not worried about it yet. This rug can go. Light fixture can go. So we put the light. Yeah, we'll put a new light fixture in here too. Alright, really quick, let's do just do a dark gray. One medium might be enough, but we'll see. It may not actually be enough. We'll do the walls with the paint with the windows first. God damn it, I can't. The only negative about leaving some of the furniture in here is that a lot of shit is now in my way. We don't need to put a radiator out here. I don't plan on doing it anyway. If I knew what part of the world we were in, I might. Like if we were in a place where it's... Motherfucker. If we were in a place where it snowed all the time, I'd do it. But I have no means of knowing that. I will fix that in a minute. This is when we run out of paint here. Cheat a little bit with the paint here. We're also going to put blinds up too before long. Just some basic white ones or gray ones. I haven't decided. Probably white. We're almost out of paint. If I open that, I'm not going to be able to see what I'm painting. Alright. Not much gray left in there, so I'd figured we're done with that. Again, let's put the blinds in that I said. And we may want to keep some of these available. So do we want to go with... it's a garage, we'll do these. In that hallway, we'll do something a little nicer blind-wise, but for out here, this is fine. It's a garage. Alright. I'm relatively happy with this. So let's move it on. These doors gotta go. Oh, I didn't put a light fixture in there. We gotta do that too. Looks like somebody blasted out their ass all over the wall there. Okay, so this is an interesting setup as well. Because we can rip down this wall and make it one big room. Again, I know sometimes that's not a great idea, depending on who you're trying to sell to, but you know, I think we should. Now, the other option too, which is interesting, and I'm not fully sure if I want to do this or not, we could make a giant bedroom here. Right now it's a tiny ass bedroom. We make it a big ass bedroom by just converting this to a straight up hallway. Part of me is like, I like this idea. The other part of me is like, because this is a really tiny bedroom. Not gonna lie, it's pretty pathetic. For a master bedroom. So let's say, and here's the thing, it saves me trouble of having to do a lot more work in the long run. Not more work, but I'll show you what I mean in a moment. Number one, we don't need this fixture. We wouldn't need this, rather, we wouldn't need this fixture. Fixture. I swear to God I can speak. We also need to level up our demolishing anyway, so to me this is a win-win, right? Yeah. And our building. So these are like the two things we haven't done very much of. Destroy 50-something wall elements. Well, we're not going to get to that many, but we will get to a few. Okay. And to be fair... how do I want to do this? Bulge is already there, so why alter this wall? I don't know. I could, but I'm only gaining, like, I would argue a half a foot, if that's what that would be. So let's do this. Let's build right here. Now, in theory, I've already screwed this up. Or no, actually, I have not. Because that's where the door ends here, and then... yeah. Okay, I have not screwed this up. To my knowledge. because it has to do with the alignment of the doors here, which I'm going to change anyway. And actually I could, because I could just rip this out entirely. Yeah, so actually this is fucked up. Let me remove it. Again, though, I could be, you could sit and just spend money to build walls and then tear them right down to level up those things if you really want to. And maybe if we get closer to endgame, I'll do that if we don't have this further along. This skill set. So, like, okay, I don't think we need a light switch, but we don't need this door. So here's what we'll do. We'll knock this out. We'll reevaluate how we want to do this. So, because instead what I would like to do is minimize the hallway here. I want to change the opening to the garage. I want to change this opening here. See, that's a better wall, in my opinion. Like I said, and it extends the bedroom. And again, we don't need this because we're not putting anything in here. Sell the car for a quick 2K, which I will. Judge away, I don't care. Get it out of my house. Well, now that that's gone, theoretically we could extend this. No, we'll leave it. And then we need a light in there. These lights are hideous because they're all fucked up. Which is something we gotta make it a change to as well. So let's do... Because nighttime is upon us. What the hell? I'm in the wrong area anyway. Here. Now look at that. That I can live with. Okay, painting time. The hallway universally is going to be white, as far as I'm concerned. And since this is part of the master hallway or main hallway, this is what will be done. Alright, this hallway is good. I just realized I haven't fully cleaned this hallway. There we go. Again, due to the glitches of the trees in the backyard, I'm debating on doing anything back there right now. Hoping it's just a thing. I'll probably have to reboot the game after finishing this house one way or the other. Okay. Leave that there, because you never know when you're going to do more. Okay. So the conundrum here is, how do I want to do these rooms? And I think it comes down to, do we want to combine the kitchen or not? And move some stuff around. We could move this fixture over here. Build the kitchen along this wall to about there. But then you're using up a lot of real estate here. The other option is to move the door into the other room there, but again, that's really tacky. I'm not too keen on doing that. Let me really quickly do some floor tile here as well before I forget. Because I kinda, and it needs to match the hallway, so we kinda gotta do it all. So, here. Oh god, that's hideous. I'm changing that on principle. Problem is we don't have I don't think the wood that would normally be here, that's like already down, is available to put down. Which kind of blows. Unless it's this, which it might be. Oh, I guess it is available. Okay. Solves that problem. We'll do it in here too. Okay. Let's just do the Let's just do the bedroom because I have an idea for the bedroom right now. All of that needs to go because it's all jacked up. Actually, we do the bathroom too. Okay, let me see here. It's too hard to see what I'm doing. Let's get some light on the subject. Okay. Let's see. Shower is over here, and so is what looks like the sink. Pooper and the washing machine's here. So we would want to go with tile roughly from here to there. So that means we'll paint the rest of this white. Got that large thing of paint, we may as well use it. And we don't have to do this whole wall, so let's just go to here. Like that. Now let's take a look at our tile. We'll go with something simple. one. If I need another one, we'll be cutting it really... We'd be cutting it close if I need more than one. Should work. Look at that. Okay, let's put in bathroom stuff, shall we? I have a affinity towards this shower, I don't know why. But I just like it. So let's put this in. Oh wait, actually this is different than the other ones. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, did that. I need to put in a sink. And then Crapier. Kind of in a weird spot, but whatever. I want to make sure there's room for the washing machine. Oh, we should have put this in first, then put the toilet in, but oh well. Like I said, some of you have noticed too over the last several episodes, I've not been putting too much custom stuff in, like toilet paper rolls and things like that. Again, I'm trying to get through kind of to the more interesting homes. We can kind of make those our big redecorating projects. And now that I thought about it, because that tree's glitched out, I'm probably not going to work on the garden in this one. It's a nice idea, but ultimately, because it's all screwed up and I can't get the tree to come down, it's kind of fool's errand. Because I may not get it the way I want it, you know? And if I can't get it the way I want it, then why waste the time even fiddling with it? Whoops. I know that's, you know, some of you really wanted to see me work on that garden, but that's my stance on it right now. Okay. Don't need it for that. And this light is awful. Okay, so let's put in a light and then figure out paint. It's not, I mean, again, we could go with white, but scones. Which was kind of what was up there, but not dirty. But we do have a much nicer, larger room. Let's go ahead. Go to walls, and let us paint these walls. Ah, jeez. Velvety peach mixed with something. Go with white since we still have white paint. So let's do that peach over here. And then we'll do this wall the rest of the way. I'm using a lot of white, but that's for the greater good. Okay. Not the nicest looking area, but it'll do. It's radiator time. Okay, we'll put in an AC. Put it right over the door. Okay. That looks fine. Alright, Aw, dog bed. Dog bed. Alright, and again, we'll put in just some basic furniture. Good enough for me. So we've got a bathroom done. We've got a bedroom done. And then an executive decision needs to be made here. First of all, let's clean this up while we think about it, because really it comes down to what's the best way to handle this. Number one, this place is a dump. Number two, this layout is just the worst. None of this is... we can keep none of this. This back door is awful too. Alright, with that said, let's just mop this all up. You know, make it look somewhat presentable before we make any major decisions here. And plaster whatever needs to be plastered. Tiny little bit. Okay. So number one, as far as this goes, you only need one lamp in here anyway. Okay, I'm having a thought here that if we leave the kitchen as is, as far as its loadout and layout is concerned, what I would have to say that we'd have to do is extend the kitchen this way and move the fixture here. And we can still leave this wall up, but what I'm thinking we might want to do instead of having the wall there, the way that it is we could have the wall we could extend this opening to make a nice large open area. The fridge over here on this side somewhere. This is not the best idea I've ever had. Anything far from it. This is all damaged anyway, so it's gotta go. So, we'll get rid of it outright anyway. Let's deal with this first. That's my thought. And actually, if we extend the whole kitchenette or the whole kitchen area over to this wall, I can actually get rid of a few other things from that side to make more room for, like, the refrigerator. We'll see. I'm not quite there yet. Come on. Hey. Well, it's destroyed, that's for sure. Okay. Now, if I do what I said I was going to do, we need to move this fixture over there. Just bottom line, gotta do it that way. Now, there's nothing stopping me from putting the heater here. I'm gonna do that. Then we'll put the AC here. We're not going to install them yet. We got to paint this. So, what do we want to paint this kitchen? Well, before we do any painting, we got to plaster it up. We're not getting rid of this wall, so if we're not going to get rid of the wall, we're going to make the wall usable. Let us do... I'm not done with that color yet. Do the interior here. And we're good. Alright, let's go ahead and try this color. Never used it before. It's a little light. It'll be a very light colored kitchen, but whatever. As long as it looks okay. Oops. Getting some colors where I don't want them. We'll fix it. Okie dokie. Let us install said installations. This in. Perfect. Sweet. Alright. One more room to really do. Well, we haven't put anything in here yet. But we could get with the painting. I'm putting up a new fixture because that fixture is ugly. Well, that lighting is ugly. A little something nicer. Okay. if that's green, we want something opposite of that to a degree. So we'll want something kind of in the realm of blue or red. Yellow actually isn't a bad option either. As long as it's not super bright. Yeah. Yeah. This isn't too bad. It's bright, but it's not, like, maybe ass-burningly white. We'll see in a minute. But we need something lighter than that to offset it. How about a bright peach? I could eat a peach for hours. We'll do blind fixtures in a moment. Probably just gonna go with white for now because it's the easiest to do. Oops, wrong wall. Because it's the easiest to do. Would help. There we go. Actually did the wall properly. Yeah, this combo's not too bad, actually. The closest I could probably get to yellow anyway. Without it being... It looks more of an orange, for, I'm sure, to some people. It probably is more of an orange in some ways than others, but yeah, it's still pretty good. It's more of like a peach and an orange. Which is what these really are, color-wise, but yeah. We'll just probably go with white blinds. We got some flowered ones we might look at for this room. They look a little nicer. Now, that's done. Okay, what now? We're done with the plaster, I'm pretty sure. So, if we're done with the plaster, I'm going to sell that. We know we are because we painted every room, so there's nothing here. Let's look at curtains or blinds. Because every time I try to put the curtains in, they never work. Now maybe they fixed that, which is likely they might have. But until then, I'm not going to worry about it. I like this color blind. I'm going to put them in these 3 rooms. And then do something different in that room there. I'm also going to put some doors in as well. Still going to put it in the kitchen. Yeah, why not? It looks great. So 1970s, I love it. Maybe early 80s. Okay. Let's do installations here. The radiator. be screwed in. All right. Let's just do something simple for the kitchen. Again, because like I said, the game's clearly having a glitching issue with the trees outside, so I'm probably not going to put in what I said with the garden. And that's just kind of the way that goes. Because I'm not going to waste my time doing everything in my power to make a kick-ass garden when I can't make a kick-ass garden. So, for me, simplification goes a lot further. Now, this guy... Oh my goodness, this is way too big. That's what she said, huh? Okay. Can't... That's neat, but we can't go with that. It's just too massive. Now, we messed with this one before. Don't have the option for Burned Beach. American Elm. Now I saw that up here. Here we go. So the whole thing would be elm. Kind of matches. It's not optimal though, because the sink's on the wrong side. So you can see I'm trying to do... My goodness, what is this? Wow. What a piece of shit. That is a classic kitchen look, though, but definitely not something I'm that interested in. This is an island with a heating plate. Do I have to use it as an island? Not really. The problem is it won't match anything else. That's the fucking thing with these. Is it wouldn't match a damn thing. That comes with a backsplash, so why not? By many. I have a feeling that's why it won't fit. So they didn't actually fix this problem. This was something that was an issue early on where shit didn't fit right. And because of outlets on the wall, which didn't make any sense. Looks like it's still a problem. It's not a big deal, it's not the end of the world, it's just an observation. We can put the stove there. We need some more counter space. And these are, I think, the original game cabinets that, you know, they originally had with the game, so that's probably why they're a little wonky. Okay, don't like that. There is no oven. It's actually a way for me to get around some of these issues here. Let's go to kitchen. Let's just do a roll in here. Whatever you want to call it. Drop in or push in or whatever. Even though it's kind of weird, it'll work. I'm not that picky. before we install this, I do want to move these over a little bit. Okay, that hood is too massive. Put in the tried and true. That'll never center anyway. Alright. That is a kitchen I can mostly get behind. I'm missing a dishwasher, so I'm not too keen on that. I'm sure we can get one, though. That will do. It's fine. It's not pretty, but it'll do. I don't like the corner sink, but I'm not going to make the effort to change what we've been doing. It's fine. Alright, but we do need a refrigerator. And we can put in a little table. Don't need anything too crazy, but we need something bigger than that. I know this episode is going to go a little long, guys, but I just want to finish this house. We're so close. This is kind of crazy looking. Oh my god, it is practically a dining room table. Okay, I'll take it. Let's put in some chairs. Something a little art deco. Sure. Look at that. And then we still got to do doors too, except for the exterior. We do those now. A little further along than you would think. I like that red. Still that red. Okay, that was, I think, what I was already looking at. Oh, well, that's the front door anyway, so it doesn't matter what these are. That door's backwards, so I gotta change that. Okay, the doors are done. Almost done. Okay. So all that's left is doing just really a couple things in here, and I'm not going to do a lot. Oh, there's a corridor option. That's kind of nice. Alright, living room. It works. Don't judge. I'll judge all you want. I have only so many shits to give. Okay, sure. Now we need something for a TV. So nothing fancy, nothing crazy, but enough to get us by. And there it is. This house, guys, is done. As far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything with the backyard on this one, I regret to say, because of the glitching trees. Which, again, I'm not sure why they're glitching, but they are, and that kind of ruins in my opinion, the fun of doing a backyard. But we did finish this house in relatively one episode. So I say we go ahead and we sell this bad boy. What do you guys think? Oh, well, I'm going to sell it. Again, I normally would build a garden here, but it just isn't an option. So we paid roughly $85,000 to redo this home. So we're hoping to get... Okay, so we got 42. I think we can do a little better than that. Let's try to get 50 out of it. I accept the offer. We'll make the 50 grand on that, which is still really good. I like that kitchen table. We could have done more in there. The garage is fine. Again, we could do more in that hallway. In the bedroom. I know a lot of this looks really bare-boned, but like I said, we got boned literally on that tree. Those trees. I demand those trees to be working when I sell the goddamn house. But no. But I do get to say this. This is a really good place for us to stop right now. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JackTardStudios for more live gaming action. And when we come back, we get our first HGTV house that we can redo from the ground up. So I'm kind of excited. It might be a longer episode because of that. Maybe a 2-parter, maybe a 3. All depending. And yeah, we're gonna get there. I should at some point repair this nonsense too. From that glitch we had way back when. Anywho, I won't keep you guys any longer. So thank you for stopping by, and we will see you guys next time.